Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek. I am Penge and it's cold, it's bleak, it's depressing, which can only mean one thing. It's time for some more Frostpunk. And here we go. So last time out we did quite a lot of stuff. We've constructed another workshop, so our science stuff is getting done quicker. We've signed various bits and bobs of laws. We've got a cemetery somewhere or other, although I can't quite remember where it was right now. Where is the cemetery? Out of pure interest. So if I go find where it is. I actually can't remember where it is. It's one of these along here. I don't think it's that one. Oh yes, we've got bunkhouses as well. Where's the cemetery? Is that it? Yes, there it is. We got a cemetery because I just couldn't face chucking people into a big pit and leaving them to die because what's the point? We're all humans. We need to retain some semblance of humanity. So okay, let's deal with this while we're here. More sick beds needed. Some of our people are concerned about the rising number of untreated sick. So we need a new medical post, or 3 days to admit 1/3 of the sick, or I can't be bothered. Okay, let's open another medical post, and I think medical stuff is going to have to be a sort of focus of our research stuff soon. So what are we researching now? Medical post upgrade. Splendid. So there we go. So we're kind of getting that underway. So we're going to increase the efficiency of the medical posts. I think it increases their healing by 10%. And we also, last time out, I think we built an extra care home, and we've built some children's shelters as well. So the little kiddies are no longer sort of running around feral in the cold in the streets. They now have somewhere to go. Okay, well, let's get a medical post done. Let's construct one of those, because we said we were going to. Oh, and it doesn't quite fit. It fits just there. Do you know what? That might have to do. Or can it fit somewhere back here? Can it fit into these gaps? No, it can't. Oh, no, look at that. That's just ever so slightly too not quite fitting in there. Do you know what? Should we just put it there? That's a rubbish place for it to go. That's a rubbish place. Let's put it there. Look, there you go. It's adjacent to a street. Right. Get that done. Get that done. Splendid. Another big thing we did last time was this here. We are building currently a steel works, which I think that's a great big blob of steel, isn't it? Just there. That's a kind of steel mine or whatever it is. Oh, we can't click on it anymore. Presumably because this thing is now utilising it. But yeah, so that's like a metal sort of vein, if you like. And this thing here is going to go and tap into that. Because we've used up all the steel, I think, that's lying around the place. We've kind of used all that up. So we need to then go and get some out of here. Now, I don't know what else there is. That's coal. So that's fine. Is that coal as well? That's coal, which again is good because we need coal. But I don't think there's any more metal stuff. I don't think there's any more metal, which is a little bit worrying because we don't really want to run out of the steel because it's used for lots of things, like, you know, building houses and all that kind of stuff. Another thing we also did was we got ourselves, we need to put one in there as well, heaters for individual buildings. Now this is going to need one because it's got the chilly thing. Too cold, this building must be at least chilly inside to work. So this infirmary, when it's built, in fact, if we just hurry time on a bit to get that finished. Come on, finish the infirmary. Okay, splendid. Right, so it's got nobody working in it. That's fine. We can sort that out. And we're going to switch the heater on so it does something. Okay, now let's pause time a second. Who have we got spare? 3 regular employees, and that's it. Everyone else is kind of engaged in doing something or other. So 3 of you can go over here. 1, 2, 3. That's some steel being mined. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's loads. Oh, that's it. That's the only steelworks we need. It's got 100,000 steel in there. So we never need to worry about steel again. Unless, of course, all the workforce die. In which case, we might need to have some passing concern. So, yeah, now we need to figure out where we can extract people from and then put them into other places. We need some engineers. We really do need some engineers. Who is where? So there's some engineers in there. There's 3 engineers in this building. What's that? A cookhouse. Does that need 3 engineers in it? I would probably say no. I think the engineers are probably best placed in a medical place. There we go. You help the sick. They and their families are grateful. Hope rises. Our hope is absolutely tip-top. It's very, very good indeed. So that's nice. And then we could do with some more workers to go and work in here. Just some normal bods just to go in there. But what can we take them out of? What can we remove them from? The hunter's hut stuff? The, what's that? That's like a gatherer kind of thing, is it? That's the sawmill. Okay, let's take out 3 people from the sawmill. Send them over to here. Send them over to the steelworks. Go and do that instead, please. Go from one sort of out-of-the-way cold industrial place to another out-of-the-way cold industrial place. Sorry, I'm very sorry. It's not very good, is it? This is a terrible situation you're all in. However, Don't worry too much, everyone, because the temperature's going to go up soon. Woo, it's going to go to -30, which is actually pretty useful. But yeah, you'll have, what, 1, 2, 3 days of that before it plummets again. 3 days of a tropical -30. That's not to be sniffed at. So that's quite nice. That's good. Right, Book of Laws. There was a thing in here I was looking at about children. Over here, look, if we click on the child shelters, we've done the child shelters. That's fine. Now, one thing I did look at, I wasn't really sure. You can't then change this. So we can't undo that and do whatever it was, child labour, or whatever it was before. So this bit up here, this child labour option now is gone to us forever. It's gone. It's not an option. We can never do that, I don't think. But it has branched out to just here. Medic apprentices or engineer apprentices, which is intriguing. So, education is the key to our future. Let's teach our children medicine so they can help with the sick. Children from child shelters will help at medical facilities, raising the efficiency. Or engineer apprentices, let's teach our children engineering so they can help with new designs. Children from child shelters will help at workshops, speeding up research. Now, which one do we want to go for? Medical apprentices or engineers? Oh, the picture is so bleak and terrible. Look, this young lad with whatever this very cool looking gadget is in his belt. But look, he's got some bucket of gore and blood and he just looks so depressed. Oh dear. I mean, here, he's at least got a hammer, which is quite cool. So, yeah, which one do we go for? Engineering is going to help speed up the research, but that'll happen anyway. We'll get research done. We could just build another sort of workshop thing and get that done. I think we might go for medic apprentices. Let's get this done. Let's help them out in the medical facilities. Let's see if we can get more people, because people are always going to get ill. It's always going to be cold and terrible. So let's see if we can get medical apprentices and help a little bit with keeping people alive. So yeah, do that. Yes, please, kids. Okay, children will learn medicine in the shelters to help with the sick. So that's going to be quite useful. Now already we've got a gravely sick person, which is never a good thing. It's never a good thing. Another thing we were going to do at the end of the last part was resources. We were going to build a resource depot and we were going to put coal in it because we kind of keep peeking at our coal thing, at our sort of coal storage. And I think what happens is they don't bother getting any more, I don't think. I think they realise they can't have any more. So the people that are gathering coal, if that tops out, they just sit about and do nothing. So if we build a resource depot, they're only little, they don't have to do anything. It can go just here next to the coal thumper. If we pop that just there, we're out of steel. Don't worry, we shall get some steel from our great big steel workshop thing. Worry not, everybody. If we do that, what are they doing? Oh, they're the hunters. They're going out that way. Oh, phew. Okay, right. Okay, splendid. Oh, look. People are saying, yes, we like the kids going to learn. Oh, 9 gravely sick people all of a sudden. That's not good. That's not a good sign at all. It went from 1 to 9. It can't be to do with food. There's plenty of food available. Okay. Right, well, that's a bit worrying, isn't it? Right, we need to pick what we want to store in here. I say coal. Let's store some coal in there. Oh, look at that. And if we can fill that up, that's going to be absolutely amazing. That is going to be splendid. Also, our scouts. Our scouts are out and about. They're doing stuff. They are heading over to, I think, the steel bridge to then try and find this other shelter. But, yeah, they keep finding nice things, so I keep bringing them back and sending them out again, which I think is probably the best thing to do. Okay, right. Let's let time run on for a bit. Let's let time tick on. We shall see what happens. Try and get some stuff. Maybe get this research done. Get the medical posts upgraded a little bit. Hopefully try and bring this number of sick people down. No, not up. Down. This is bad. This is bad. What's the temperature doing? It's because it's just so cold. Right. Let's... Oh, look at that. The temperature just changed. Oh, it's going up. Oh, yes. It's going up. Discontent has gone down a tiny bit. And that is fantastic. Oh, look. All the building temperatures are going up. It's showing that they're getting warmer. Ah, this is tremendous news. This is tremendous news. Yeah, okay, yeah, they've all got the heaters and stuff on. They've all got heaters on. That's beautiful. That is tremendous. Okay, so hopefully that will come down. The sick people then will come down. That'll be really handy if that could happen. Yay, and our medical post research is done. So the medical post will do stuff 10% quicker, which is no bad thing. Right, I'm just going to pause time a second. We've got kind of gaps in things. I assume what's happened is some of those people that were ill were engineers. So they've gone away and got treated. So now they've left gaps in some of our things. So our workshops are not quite as efficient as they could be. So let's build one there. Where's the other workshop? Just there. Has that got 5 in? Yes. Okay, so we've still got 2 regular workers and 1 engineer. Just slumming around now. They might as well go and do something. Medical. What's that? That's a hothouse. Okay, well, no, let's not worry about that. Right, let's put the other regular worker then into there. That's good. Oh, it's 2 regular workers. Of course it is. And then 1 engineer. Where is going to benefit from an engineer? I think all the medical posts are full. All the medical posts seem to be full. What's just there? A gathering post has got some engineers in. Well, do you know what? For now, yeah, at least go and do something. Go and gather some coal. You might as well do something, because that coal is... it's not coming down. We are keeping it sort of balanced at about 2 days worth, but we need to get some sort of generator upgrades and stuff like that going on. Oh, dear me, there's so much to do. Right, technology. So, generator power upgrade allows us to raise the temperature in all heat zones by 1 level. Coal consumption is doubled. Oh, that can't be a good thing. That can't be a good thing in all heat zones. So let's have a look. So, yeah, okay. So it will go up. So even out here, it will go to comfortable, which is good. And when the temperature then comes back down, when it gets very cold in a few days' time, it will then go to what? It'll still be on livable. But that means we are going to be burning through twice the amount of coal. So we are going to need to get ourselves a coal mine. Now, I think it might be advisable to get a coal mine first. Let's just have a look in here. Resources. Useful. Coal mining. Extracts up to 240 coal per standard workday from underground deposits. So 240 coal. We're going to need more than one of those, aren't we? Oh, no. We need one of those steam core thingamajiggers, which we just don't have right now. Do all these need one of those? Charcoal. Use intense heat to char 70 wood, producing 210 coal. Ah, there's different ways of getting coal. Ah, well, that is interesting. That uses wood. That uses wood to produce coal. Okay, that is fascinating. Do we want to go down that route, or should we just go straight down the coal mining route? Now, at the minute, yeah, we haven't got a steam core. So we could research this all we like. We simply cannot do anything with it. Okay, what are all these other things? Let's have a look. Let me just have a quick look through all the other bits down here on level 2 for all the various tech sort of tabs. Let's see if there's anything we really want in tech level 2. Do you know what? There's quite a lot of stuff that we want in tech level 2, which is no great surprise. But yeah, there's some really good things, like healthcare insulation. There's the infirmary over here, cookhouse insulation, hothouse installations, lots of different insulation things. Here, look, we've got various other bits and bobs, exploration stuff. We can have outpost depots. I don't know what they are, and a factory and heating. Obviously, we get the we don't get the range upgrade, but we get improved heaters, which could be good. Overdrive couplings, but that will require the power upgrade first. I am tempted to go for the generator power upgrade. Get that done now. Then when it gets really cold, we can switch that on. Hopefully we'll have stockpiled enough coal to keep us ticking over. And then we can get drafting machines next. So yeah, let's do that now. 20 wood, 10 steel. That's all we've got in terms of steel. So let's research that. We're out of steel. Yeah, we know. That's fine. We've got people on that. We've got people on that very, very thing. And, okay, what's this then? Let's have a look. Fewer amputations. Sir, the doctor who is trying to improve radical treatment is here. He is reporting a breakthrough. Oh, that is splendid. I love this thing. Whatever this little contraption is on them. The one of the lads had that as well, didn't he? One of the kids. They had some sort of light radio type contraption. It's certainly an unorthodox method. My learned colleagues would be appalled at the experiments I had to perform, but it works. I expect the number of amputations during radical treatment to be halved. He seems eager to get back to his everyday work and try his new method. Right, radical treatment. Well, haven't I got that? I've got that deployed, haven't I? Radical treatment is what I've got. So the number of amputations are going to be halved. Well, that's pretty good. I like that. That's a good thing. Okay, well, yes, we'll take that. We'll take that and run with it. Okay, let's just run time on. It's going to get to the end of the day. Got some poorly people. This is never good. It's never good. What's the temperature looking like? Livable. Should we put it into overdrive for a bit? How much coal have we got? Where's our coal gone? 787, about 2 days. If we do that, do you know what? I don't think that uses any more coal. I don't think that uses any more coal. It just switches it into overdrive, which is good. So that might help everybody stay warm and not get more people ill. That's going to be a good thing, but we just need to make sure that I keep an eye on that, because if obviously it gets too high, it will explode and we will all die. Right. Scouts have reached the bridge. Okay, let's go and see what the scouts have got. A brass plaque on the bridge tower reads, built by the people of Winterhome in AD 1887. The bridge is kept completely snow-free by a working automaton. Search might provide an automaton. Okay, well, let's explore that. And the snow melts away. Bridge to Winterhome, a functional automaton. Or automaton? I think it's automaton. We stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marvelling at the steel bridge spanning it. Even more so, at the huge automaton sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city, or disassemble it for resources. So we've discovered a weather station and a large convoy. So send it to the city, we get one of those. We dismantle it, 2 steam cores and 90 steel. That is very tempting, because we could build ourselves 2 coal mines for that. But I think we do that. The automaton will safely reach our city on its own, and we'll have a kind of little robot thing that can go out and do stuff, presumably better than everyone else. So yeah, I think we do that. Send it to the city. Yes, please, do that. We reprogrammed the automaton and sent it on its way. As it disappeared in the distance, walking steadily toward our city, the first wisps of snow started to settle on the bridge. Okay, so yes, now the bridge is going to be all snowy again. Well, the scouts may as well continue. They've got nothing to bring back. Normally they go and find some stuff and bring it back. Now they're not. So we can go to the weather station or the large convoy. Do you know what? Well, it's 50-50. What does a yellow dot mean? What does that actually mean? I don't know why there's a yellow dot on that. I'm not entirely sure. What's that? Oh, that's the automaton on his way back. Okay, I don't know what the yellow dot on that's supposed to signify. A tall building with some peculiar devices on the roof, or several vehicles and tents. We can see people moving between them and smoke rising from a campfire. Well, the weather station is more likely to have some gear and some stuff, and it might even have a steam core. Let's go there. Let's go to the weather station. Go on, scouts. Go to the weather station. Have a little explore. Fill your boots. Here's a thing that we need to deal with. The search for other cities. Deserted bridge. Finding the bridge to Winterhome proved that we're on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. Okay, well, we'll find out in Winterhome. Hopeful slightly. Well, that's a bit harsh, isn't it? You've got no option. Hopeful's our tiny an unpopular decision. I had no choice. I couldn't do anything about the decision at all. The hunters are all heading out. That is fantastic. And we might need a thing for food rations. We might need a storage area for food rations, which is a good thing. I'm not complaining about that at all. But, oh no, we haven't got enough steel. We need 20 steel. Okay, right. Hurry time on. Let's get through to the next day, because nothing's happening overnight. We're not building anything. It's all fine. We've got some sick people. That's all good as well. How's that looking? It's looking okay, but it is ticking up. Right, when it gets to morning, we shall switch this back to a normal temperature. Oh, people are getting so ill overnight. Stop getting ill overnight, please, folks. If you could be all healthy and well, that would be splendid. Right, let's switch that off. There we go. So we've turned it off. Temperature can come back down. That thing can cool down. And yeah, we need to get ourselves 20 steel so we can build. If it hurries up, 16, 17, 18. Oh, right. Generator power, yes. Okay, right. The temperature in heat zones rises by 1. Okay, that's good. So now that thing is going to, yeah, plus 100% coal consumption. But we're on steam level 2, which is splendid. So 12 coal to turn it on. Right, pause. And what's that going to do now to our areas? Oh, look at it. Everything is so warm. It's so warm. And we are going to so run out of coal very, very soon. So we need more coal stuff. So let's get ourselves... Got 94 wood. Got 94 wood. Do we want to get ourselves, in light of the fact that we can't do coal mining because we haven't got a steam core, do we want to get ourselves a charcoal kiln to produce 210 coal per day? What does a coal thumper produce? Thumper washes the precious resource to the surface, forming a pile of up to 560 coal per standard work day, enough for 2 gathering posts. Okay, should that not keep us going? That should keep us going for a while. 560 per standard work day. We just need a lot of people to work on it, I think. Do you know what? We'll play it by ear. We'll see how we're doing with that. I think it's time we get this. Drafting machines. Oh, we need 25 iron for that. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just shift your time until we've got 25 iron. Scouts have reached the weather station. Okay, well, that was pretty quick. There's nobody in the weather station, but everything still seems to be operational. We could try to find out what the scientists from Winterhome were working on. Search might provide coal and steam cores. Well, that is flipping amazing. Yes, please. Give us some stuff. We found scientist notes. They predict the Great Cold is going to get much worse. Oh, good. Well, aren't they a barrel of laughs? What's more troubling is the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of Spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. I wonder if American audiences know what Spam is. Do Americans have Spam? It's kind of like a sort of meat. It's meat in a tin, like ham. Like ham in a tin, I think, is the best way to describe it. Not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. It's obvious they've moved out for good. We can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station. Sites discovered, coal mine and Winterhome. Okay, take those resources. So 87 coal and a steam core. That is beautiful. We need that steam core. We really need the steam core, because then we can get ourselves a mine. We can build ourselves a coal mine, which will be very useful. So I think we bring that back. Now I know it's a bit of an issue, because you've got to come all that way back to think all that way back out again. There's a coal mine, there's Winterhome, the other city, or there's the large convoy. But do you know what? Come back home. Bring those resources home, because we need that steam core. We need the steam core here. Oh, hello, yes. Abandoned station. This is very similar to before. Okay, the recent report from the weather station has got people talking. Oh, we didn't tell them the truth, did we? They're frightened that such an important facility was apparently abandoned. Some are starting to wonder whether the evacuation from London was a good idea. A few are lamenting openly. I knew we shouldn't have come. At least London had real houses, not tents and wooden shacks. We'll have answers soon enough. Hold your horses. Come on, stiff upper lip. We're British, aren't we? Gosh darn it. So in a day, we will have a steam core, which is beautiful. Now, do we then, in the tech, now go for resources, a coal mine? We can research that. 20 wood, 10 steel. 25 wood, 10 steel to build it. Yeah, so we could in theory build one as well, as soon as we've researched it. So yeah, let's do a coal mine. Coal is good, keeps everything warm. The coal actually is coming down a little bit. It's coming down a tiny bit. So, okay. Yes, a coal mine probably is going to be a good thing. There are 7 people not doing anything right now. Hopefully you're all getting coal, of course. Yeah, you're all making sure that we've got lovely coal. Nice, lovely coal. Okay, let's get some steel. Put a couple of people into there, which leaves how many normal workers? 5. Okay, well, let's max that out then. Let's do that. And another worker in the hot house, please. That would be splendid. And that leaves 1 engineer. A lonely engineer. Can just go in there for now. Go and do some gathering. Gather us some coal. Thank you very much. Right, another thing we need to do, I think, and this surprises me, we need to sort out our food rations, because our food rations are maxing out, and I think they probably go to waste. So we need to build ourselves a resource depot, however you want to pronounce it, another one of these. They don't really fit anywhere particularly nice, do they? No, never mind. Right, let's just pop it over there for now. Just there. Get that built, and we'll stick food in there. So we shall stick ourselves food rations. Because, yeah, that's going to be a terrible shame. If they get wasted, if the food rations get wasted, that is a bad thing. So if we can say, yes, food rations in here, please. Yeah, food rations, increase the capacity of that. That is splendid. Okay, yes, hello, little thing to deal with. More sick beds needed. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the rising sick. I'm going to open a medical post. I mean, there's going to be nobody in the medical post. Good grief. Okay, yep, let's open another one of these. Ah, dearie me. Okay, does it fit? Yeah. Oh, no, that's okay. That fits with the back of that quite nicely. Yeah, just there will suffice. Thank you. Go and build us a medical post. And then we need to find some people to actually live in it. To actually work in it even. I'm not sure if we've got anybody left. 2 regular workers. Right, okay. This was a gathering thing, wasn't it? Take 2 out of there. 2 workers. 2 people in there. Splendid. Another medical post is done. Ah, dear. And, oh, hang on. What? We've got 18 hours of coal left. I'm not in overdrive, am I? No, overdrive thing is coming down. It's just burning through so much coal. It's burning through so much coal. Okay, we need more coal. We need some more coal really soon. Now they are going to bring some coal, 87 coal and a steam core. Oh, this is going to get very close. This is going to get very, very close. Because we might run out. 16 hours of coal. 50 is plummeting down. So the upgrades actually do cause all sorts of problems. We could always, for now, switch this back down to temperature level 1. We could always do that and make things a bit cooler and save ourselves the coal. So now, yeah, 23 hours left. So it's given us an extra, I don't know how many hours, 8 or 9 hours. Okay, splendid. The scouts can come back very soon. Everyone's doing stuff. For 6 people. Again, what are you doing? Why are you not doing stuff? Are you going to the hothouse, make some food? That's always a good thing. Let's take one of you out of there, one of the engineers, put them into... Where was the medical post we just built? Into there. More people in the medical posts. Have we got enough people in the research things? Yeah, why are people coming out of the workshops again? Is the other workshop not full either? No, so we've got 2... Okay, do you know what? Plunder that. Research is important. Right, pause. We've got that done. That is splendid news. And another person in there. Okay, research stuff. We've got 15 steel. I think research-wise, we now want to go onto the second tier. We want drafting machines, which means we're going to have to get ourselves 75 wood, which we don't have. We've got hardly any wood. And 25 steel. Oh no. Are we running out of wood now? Is this the problem? Is this the problem? Is that only because 2 people are working in there now? Well, that's probably not the best, is it? Let's try and get some more people in there then. Oh, but we want people gathering coal as well. Dearie me. But we also want... Do you know what? We might be able to bring down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hunters and put 5 hunters into the sawmill. So take out 5 hunters, because we've got, I think that's enough food. We've got 88 raw food, 207 food rations. That's looking okay. We've got that researched. We need to get ourselves 5 iron. So now we can just zoom time on. 5 iron is splendid. And the scouts have returned with some coal and a steam core. Okay, so now pause. So we could now build ourselves a coal mine. Resources, coal mine. 25 wood, 10 steel, 1 steam core. Okay, this is gonna hit the wood hard, but we need the coal. We need the stuff. So let's build one of these. Coal mine. Yeah, okay, just there. Not adjacent to a street. Do you know what? That's absolutely fine. We can sort that out. So yeah, let's drop it there, which is nice. Get ourselves a street, which hopefully will work. There we go. 8 wood. Splendid. Okay. Get that done. that could well keep us alive. That could well keep us alive and functioning. So yeah, go. It's going to get very cold. Oh yes, our little robot automaton thing. That looks absolutely gorgeous. Look at that thing. Hello, robot, and I shall call you Alan. I don't know why, but I'm going to call him Alan because I want to. Right, okay. We've got an automaton. Now, I don't know what to do with one of those. A little tutorial thing has popped up. I might go and read it. Oh, look at that. The cost of 1 automaton. 100 steel, 100 wood, 50 coal, and 1 steam core. So we got one of those for free. And they work for 24 hours a day at an efficiency of 60%. And they just constantly keep working. And yeah, they go and recharge themselves twice daily from the generator or a steam hub without interfering with its operation. That is flipping fantastic. Okay, well, ideally we'd put it in the coal mine. That seems ideal, doesn't it? Let's just check then. So how do we do that then? Are automatons only allowed to work in factory? So there you go. We could work in the hothouse. We could switch it on, and that would be splendid. But we don't want him to work in the hothouse. I think we stick him in the coal mine. When that coal mine is done, ooh, question-y mark. Using automatons. Our first automaton is operational. This will help our economy greatly. Automatons can replace entire manual labour crews. They work around the clock with short breaks to refuel at the generator. We can research upgrades to raise our efficiency and capability. I see, he says. And now we've got enough technology to do this. 75. Oh no, we haven't. We really haven't, have we? We certainly don't. But if we do get that working, if we put the automaton in there... Let's just hurry time on. Let's get that built. Oh my goodness, it's massive. It's enormous. It's like a War of the Worlds sort of style Strider. Let's put you to work in there, Mr. Automaton. You can go and work in there, and already you're producing lovely, beautiful coal. Yes. Okay, so that thing is just going to sit and work in the coal mine on its own. We don't need to do anything else with that. So now in the wood thing, Let's put an extra person in there. And we can stick an extra engineer back in there. What have we got? 2 more regular workers. 2 more regular workers could go into the steel thingamabob. Is that got capacity? Steelworks. No, that's full. The steelworks is full. The is that full? That's gathering coal. That's going to help no end. That thing is... Oh, hello. There's the edge. That thing is going to be brilliant. Oh, look at it. It just sort of sits there and... Oh, it clamps onto the top. Ah, that's clever. So it sort of fits onto the top and then presumably does stuff inside with its metal hands. Oh, I like that quite a lot. That's very, very good. That's very, very good. And that coal mine has 99,990 whatever it is coal. So that should keep us going for quite some time, I would have thought. That'll keep us going for quite some time. Now, do we switch this on? Do we switch this on to level 2? Because we're going to be getting coal overnight, which is good. So if we do that... Now, what's that going to say? How much coal have we got? Normally it tells us. Normally it says stuff. Okay, let's do that then. Switch it on and see what happens. Steam level 2. Temperature should rise. So it should get to this little dot here. And eventually that should fill up. And that should then heat. Oh, look at that. Look at it. Look at the heat. Comfortable. Comfortable living. The only thing we need to be aware of is the coal. The coal is... it's dipping a little tiny bit. But it's sort of... It's maintaining, I would say. I would say the automaton thing over here is helping us kind of maintain that. Not really, but it's not falling as much as it was. It is certainly not falling as much as it was. Right, the scouts, of course. I completely forgot about the scouts. Shall we just send them to the Winterhome and see what happens? Because that's the next thing that it wants us to do, isn't it? Send scouts here. There can be no doubt it's a city much like ours. We can see the top of the generator, but it's switched off, perhaps for maintenance. Oh, that's just a bad sign. 2 days, 12 hours. Off you pop. Let's do kind of the main quest type thing. I feel like that's where it wants us to go. So let's go and do that. And we need to pick some tech stuff. We need that to hurry up. We need more wood, I think. Because, yes, we want to get the second tier of things. 75 wood is required. So that's going to be our next thing on the agenda. Oh, and the temperature is falling, and the UI, the user interface, the edge of the screen is freezing over as well. That's beautiful. What a beautiful game. The Automaton has gone to stock up with some coal, which is good. We only have 12 hours of coal left. This worries me a great deal. I don't like it. Let's knock that down. Let's knock that down. I'm really sorry, but we just don't have enough coal. So discontent has gone up a little bit because people are cold. But... it's either you be a little bit cold, but, you know, it's a bit chilly, or you're warm for a bit, and then you're dead. That's the thing. We need to turn the medical post heater thing on, which is going to use more coal. Oh, my goodness me. Okay, so research-wise, we're still not quite there with the wood. This game is so difficult. It's so difficult, yet it's so good. I suspect I might have made a boo-boo somewhere along the line, because I just don't think we've got enough coal going on. I just don't think we've got enough coal. I think we need to get more people gathering coal. So, yeah, we've got ourselves the gathering post. So 3 people there. And there's a coal pile there. Put everybody onto that coal pile. Just go and grab coal. Everybody get coal. That is now important. In fact, oh, who are you? Who are you? You found us? What are you? Oh, right. Well, never mind. Then that's that sorted then. Bye-bye. The search for other cities. Man from Winterhome. Man from Winterhome looked a little bit cold. We found an exhausted man at the edge of our city. He said that he came from Winterhome, a settlement located not far from here, and that he was the last survivor. Winterhome is dead. Everyone's dead. There's no hope for survival in this accursed wasteland. You're all doomed. You must escape. Those were his last words. So we're alone. Well, I've just sent everyone there to Winterhome. That's a bit annoying. Hopefully they'll find some good resources. Some steam cores might be quite useful. So we're alone. Oh no! And somebody died. Somebody died. What was that? We are alone. The news has shocked everyone in the city. There were supposed to be many settlements and construction crews here. People living normal lives in homes heated by generators. But we're alone. Hope falls. Never give up hope, everybody. Never give up hope. Apart from I can't press OK, it seems, because it's seemingly intent on zooming me into some rioting, angry noises. Okay, I get it. Winterhome has fallen. They're all dead. How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here in this frozen desert. People start to gather as the news of the fate of Winterhome spreads through the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is starting to set in. I must give them purpose. How do I do that? Choose our path. Oh my goodness. Oh look, and it opens up a new set of laws. People are shaken, racked by fear and doubt. They've lost hope in our chances of survival. Desperation could quickly push them to commit reckless acts. You have to unite them behind a vision of the future. Decide now what will give them purpose and restore hope, or else our city will descend into the chaos that consumed Winterhome. So either order and discipline, or faith and spiritual strength. Oh my goodness me, I don't know which one of those to choose. Order and discipline, kind of natural. I kind of think, yes, okay, right, get everyone in order. This is it. We need to survive. We need to be organised to survive. But then, like spiritual strength, people need to believe. People need to be in touch with their humanity. Oh, I don't know which one to pick. Do you know what? I'm going to go down the line of order and discipline. I will still be fair. You know, I'll be fair. I won't be horrible. But we need order and discipline. In terrible times, we need people to be ordered. You know, we need people to understand their place and to get on with stuff, because hope is still there and good times are coming. I'm fairly sure we'll all be on a beach in Hawaii at some point soon. But discipline, important. Everybody keep their discipline. Everyone just keep in line. Everyone keep calm and stable. It's all fine. So let's go down order and discipline. Let's choose that. Yes. Okay. So now we have a thing here. Neighbourhood watch. What does that do? We need to mobilise and stand together to help people in need and protect them from troublemakers. Sign. So we can build a watchtower. Watchtowers increase the hope of people living nearby. You will have to build 2 watchtowers. And that leads on to morning gathering or guard stations. Okay, that's intriguing. Right now I'm not going to do that though. I'm not going to do that this second. Firstly, we need to make sure that our coal is the thing. That's our priority at the moment. So we've got 1 worker. Oh, look at it. United we survive. Only order can give us stability. There's no future. We have to go back to London. Oh my goodness. Our hope has absolutely been mullered. Oh, that was really high. And it's been absolutely obliterated. Oh, dearie me. My goodness. That's just ripped that apart. Oh, dearie me. Okay, well, there we go. That's a thing then. Oh, dear. Let's take a worker out of there and put you into the coal pile, if we can be so bold. There we go. Let's deal with this thing. The unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you've convinced the majority, but hope is low. Yeah, I know. A group of our people are still so scared that they want to flee the city for London in 15 days. They've come to try to change your mind. Okay, you say order will save us? Nonsense. What? We're going to orderly decide who to eat first when we start to starve. If we don't try to reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. If you try and reach London, you will end up frosty and dead. Great big human lollipop. Calm down. We're not going to die, you crazy people. Okay, the Londoners. Your people are divided. Some of them are so scared they plan to leave the city in 15 days. They'll try to convince others to join them, preying on their discontent. Fear may lead people to desperate acts. Maintain peace, give people hope, and manage their discontent to guide the city safely through the looming social crisis. Ah, dearie me. Okay, so we have a looming social crisis, and we have a thing here for the Londoners. Okay, so hope is going, what, up or down? Okay, right, pause time for a second. Can we do the second tier of these things now? Can we do the second tier of these? Because then we can get, like, scouting. Scouts can go quicker. We can get these things up here, improve heaters and all that. What's overdrive couplings do? I don't know what that does. Resources, coal mining optimization. That's going to be a good thing, because that's going to make things even better. Steam coal thumper, that's got to be a good thing. And then food, hunting tactics, they'll bring back more stuff. Insulation, an infirmary. So we don't have to have 300 medical posts. We can have 200 infirmaries instead. So yeah, let's get tier 2 drafting machines researched. And I think we are going to go and sign this. So we'll have to build some watchtowers. We have to build at least 2, although I suppose we could keep building them. They're going to cost us 10 wood and 5 steel each, which actually is not too bad. So let's sign this. Let's sign our neighbourhood watch law, which is splendid, because we need to get all the hope we can. We need to get all the hope we can. So if we can build hope by putting in watchtowers, that's going to be good. Hopefully the Londoners will clear off. Some of them can go back to London. You can go back and be cockneys and get your jellied eels and knees up Mother Brown, all that geezer. Know what I mean? But yeah, we need to stop them. We need to stop them. So we need to create hope wherever we can. So we'll have a look through some other book of law things in other places, see if we can create hope with other laws. and just see what we can do. But for now, that is it. So it's some bits are looking good. Food, I think we've absolutely got food fine now. We've got food nailed down. We've got 132 raw food and 175 food rations for 184 people. So that's good. That's a good thing. However, everything else is looking a little bit low. We could do with some steam cores. Could do with another one, because I wouldn't mind another coal mine. We do have our automaton in, which is pretty flipping amazing. Steel is low. Wood, nothing. We can't even make a stool out of that. And coal, we've got a day's worth of coal, but the generator is not on full burn. So we do need some more coal. We need to sort out coal pretty urgently. So that's what we've got to do next time. Get coal to make sure we don't all freeze to death, and sort the Londoners out, and build hope, and make sure we get food, and get some trees, and get some steel, and get steam cores, and hope the scouts don't meet their doom in Winterhome, because that's all bleak and depressing. Oh, and it's it's brilliant. It's a very, very good game. However, I'm not holding out much hope, to be honest. But yeah, we'll come back. I want to see how this goes. But yeah, with hope absolutely utterly plummeting, and yes, an adult died as well, which hasn't helped. Yeah, it's looking bleak. It's looking bleak. But you know what? At least we've got Alan working in the coal mine. So that's fun. Go on, Alan. You can do it. Get us some coal. And please, can we build another coal mine and get some more coal? That would be splendid also. But there we go. Let's leave it for now. Hopefully, if you are watching the series, you are enjoying it. If you are, please do leave a like. And also, please do subscribe if you are not already, to keep up to date with this series and how we get on in the gold and all the other stuff that we do as well. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. The pyramids was built far away, the terracotta was built far away, and the Great Wall was built far away. Far away sounds like a very good place to go, doesn't it? Greece! You handsome devil, Alexander. Hello there. King Nipplehead is not at the bottom of the table. I'm above him. Oh, and that was a rather ill-advised move.